Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down a highway smiling. The Spuds are big on the back of Bud's rig. They're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island.
Hello and welcome to week 2. Our week 2 lesson is about kitchen equipment. It's about large to small, and we also look at various knives that chefs use in the industry. As a chef in a commercial kitchen, we always look to buy good solid equipment that will last. So initially it might cost a little more, but it will hold up to the rigor of a busy kitchen environment. We're going to look at pots and pans because each pot or each pan has sometimes a very particular function. So in a sense, you wouldn't use a roasting pan for sauteing. We look at various different equipment, smallware, utensils, and so forth. And obviously measuring devices, and you're going to learn a little bit about measuring and how important it is to a chef in order to stay profitable in the kitchen. And of course, we're going to look at all the different knives that a chef uses for particular jobs. So every knife here has a particular job, and you're going to learn in this week's lessons what this is all about. And this is a typical French chef's knife here, a very large one. So by no means you need one of those, but that's a knife. Let's go have a look at your lesson. So we are in the week 2 lessons folder with our learning outcomes, and we're going to scroll down. You can obviously review that if you're interested in what you're going to be learning this week, and we're going to go check what needs to be tasks and deliverables, and we look at all these steps here. There is 5 steps to do this week. There's quite a bit of reading to do, not a ton, but every step has a bit of reading. So let's have a look at step 1. There's a presentation slide for you to watch, and then there's 2 sections of reading to be done in your textbook. And you sign on to my culinary lab and you watch a couple of the videos. So I'm already here in my culinary lab. Okay, and we're multimedia. We go to chapter 3 as per my instruction. We select all multimedia. We find now, and here are the videos. And I believe you have to watch weight versus volume and weight, volume, and count. Those are the 2 videos that are important for you to watch. Of course, you can watch any video you want on top of that, because the more you take in, the more you learn, I would assume. So let's go back to the lesson. Still in my culinary lab, multimedia library. Choose chapter 4 from the drop-down menu and select all. Find now, and under the interactive media header, click Kitchen Measurements Manager. Okay, so there's one more thing we need to do. So 4. Okay, find all. Interactive media, Kitchen Measurements Manager. So you're actually doing this exercise. So I've already done that, therefore I'm not going to do it again, and it doesn't open for me anymore as I already completed it. So we'll go back. Step 2, some reading in chapter 4. This is about knives, and again you go to the multimedia library and you choose chapter 4, and you're watching 3 videos here: knife ID, knife type, knife sharpening, waterstone. So once you have all the information, you try to complete this assignment here and then drop it into the Dropbox. Step 3, more reading in chapter 4. This is kitchen cookware and equipment. And once you have read that, you can then attempt to do this questionnaire, which looks like an online test basically, but it will be open as long as you want it. and it has to be submitted by our regular time, Tuesday, week 3, midnight. That should actually say midnight right there. Okay? So I'll have to go change that. Remember that work is always due Tuesday by midnight. So the chapter 4 questionnaire is down here. Step 4 would be your online forum post for this week. And for this week, I don't really have anything chosen for you other than, from your learning from this week. Choose something that you found very interesting and make a post. And hopefully we'll get an interesting discussion going. Okay. Remember that submissions for discussion forum, your posts will have to be in by Friday midnight of this week to give other cohort member time to respond by Tuesday midnight week 3. Step number 5 would be to complete a test. The test will be opened Monday week 3 at 8 a.m. and will close Tuesday midnight at Atlantic Standard Time. There will be 40 questions in multiple format. Time is 40 minutes, so a minute per question, and you have 2 attempts. If your first attempt you don't reach 80%, you have another attempt, and then the 2 marks will be combined to give you an average. The test will be right here. It will not show until when you first open this lessons. It will be magically appear on Monday morning, week 3, 8 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time. This will be all for this week. So I hope you have fun with this, and we'll see you next week.